Tanya, thank you for the raid. Welcome, everybody. Vol, Brian, Asamiya, and Tangi, thank you for being here as well, right at the beginning. Also, the event. Is that what Zerator is announcing right now? I saw he's at the top of my following list for Twitch. Welcome, everybody. Viva, hello. Ions. Fair. Hannah, hello. I hope everybody's doing well. My man Evans, what's up? I had my last hand therapist appointment earlier today. Looks like I'm just gonna have to do some exercises, but it looks like I'm not gonna be able to I don't know. She says I have Creature of One. Hello, welcome to the stream. She says I have normal mobility, but like I definitely don't. I think it's just like not to the level of like having something be extreme. Like I feel like my hand is healthy is maybe what they mean. But clearly something is not the same. So I don't know if I should pursue it further or just like give up. Within the range, yeah. Whoops, that's not what I want to do. I want to do that. Like there's very clearly something different. But I think I'm getting some resistance because of it maybe being a lack of a what would be technically considered like a medical abnormality or problem. Hello, Kazi. Hopefully you're doing a little better today, you and your brother. Like the hand therapist actually like didn't want me to stretch these too much because she didn't want these fingers to like cross over. She said they don't. She was worried about my hand being too loose, but it's like I want it to be loose. There's something. Is it a flexibility? Yeah, essentially. So, I still can't get a clear answer. No one's been able to give me a clear answer. Like I can see with my eyes. I can see with my eyes that there's, and you can feel it too. I mean, you guys can't because you're not in person, but like something, like I'm not stupid. You don't need to be a doctor to be like, oh, I can see that your fingers don't do this certain thing. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. It's like I see something's different, and I guess that's part of the struggle too. Is that I can't even get an answer on why it's different. It's just like, oh no, there's no difference. It's like what? Yes, there is. What do you? Like I have eyeballs. Hello, Jess. Jess. I was thinking you can go to the hospital tomorrow. Your other brother's taking care of him. Gotcha. It's just I don't know, it's something that's very important to me. Okay, it looks like there's people doing yard work, so. Am I going to be playing law? Yeah, I should. I just started, so. I'm like not letting that happen. And don't chase after people to give you answers yet. I mean, I guess I can be. Hello, Christina. Welcome. Привет. Green stones, green sleeves, green leaves, green bees, green beans. bonsoir, B, et merci pour le resub. Now, how exactly? Dude, Brian, this is I mean, like, this entire thing is what we were talking about instead of... In the middle of that, Munchie came in. Munchie, Soul, HQ. What's up? That was my attempt at some type of green sleeves theme and variations. And Gassy, thank you for the 300 bits. Also, Arcan, what's up? I do believe there are words to that. Also, yeah, I don't know how much the auto hosting stuff matters. I can't imagine it hurts to have the channel auto hosted, but whatever you guys can do to help would be greatly appreciated. You know, there was the Twitch leak thing, and you could see the. I was too curious. I had to check out. I had to check out earnings among Twitch creators. I just had to see, and some of it was a little surprising. Other things weren't so surprising. Something that's not surprising. I was talking with someone earlier about this. Was that the people who ask a lot tend to get a lot. And I was like, oh God, I don't want to do that. I don't want to continuously ask you, but like, it seems to work. It seems to actually work quite well. Which is why I'd like to get to a place where, well, I don't have to constantly ask for subs. Also, was AutoHost not working for a while? Especially because, like, everybody here is subbed. Actually, you know what? I could add that to this list. Why not? A chill version of Green Sleeves. Thanks, Brando. Yeah, it really is. It really is a different experience with headphones. So that last piece was one of Enrique Granados' Valses Poéticos. He wrote a bunch of them originally for piano. There's another one that's nice, but I can't really play well. So this is gonna be close to sight reading. Is that real? Oh no. Am I singing? Not right now. Yeah, this one doesn't feel good. It's a little bit of a turn off from playing it, but all right, let me do something I actually know. Oh, Lord of Chaos is here, so we're cleared for takeoff. If anyone wants a nice beginning guitar piece, this one's actually pretty straightforward. It doesn't really have any tricky stuff, but it also at the same time gives you stuff to work on. Now it's not a study piece, but it can sort of be looked at as one. That was Snowflight by Andrew York. We're gonna do the yeah, Snowflight. Definitely check it out. Do the other two by Andrew York, so we'll do By Candlelight. So that was Square Suspended, also by Andrew York. Thanks for the claps, Fair. Thank you for keeping me company with the emotes. And speaking of support, Tilted Dragon, thank you for the 5-month resub. I do appreciate it. And Who Girl Blue, thank you as well for the 8-month resub. Each one of those subscriptions is brings me one step closer to freedom. So thank you. If you enjoy the stream and you'd like to support, I would greatly appreciate it. Even if it's right now, like if someone, does anybody know anyone who might want to join? Who's maybe not familiar with Twitch, or who is but doesn't know that the stream exists. Or maybe they don't know that the music section exists. Or that there's guitar here. Spreading the word would help. Sharing that the stream is out would be very helpful. It's pretty close to free. Pretty close. There's a guitar here. I know, right? Coffees, let them know. It's perfect. Just chill. Like thanks, Arcan. I'm trying. That's another trend I noticed. The more hype the stream is, the more money and stuff the streamer gets. But here's a little piece by Soar that I almost never play. For those who are curious, it's a very particular form called rondo form. So you're gonna keep hearing this. So another rondo you may have heard is the classic rondo a la Turk, where it keeps coming back to, where would it start? Let's start. But then it keeps coming back to, hello Annie. Yeah, Turkish March, Rondo a la Turk. That's another rondo. This guitar shall not be struck. Well, this is like way too callous here. Hello, Aaron. But so instead of that, you're gonna hear. Hopefully I'm saying this right. Kyla, thank you for the raid. Welcome. That was beautiful. Thanks. That was just a little piece. There's a piece by Fernando Sor. I usually play a couple others of his, but not these. Danny, chill, welcome. And yeah, Annie, I'd have to do, the Turkish March is originally for keyboard, so, or piano. I don't know how hard a transcription for guitar would be. I've never actually tried it. I was just trying to do what you saw, just sort of by ear, but. So Fernando Sor, I've mentioned many times before that he was Spanish, but was just essentially writing what the popular music, in the style of the popular music of the time. Now, as I say that, there's something kind of Spanish about this. Schindler's List soundtrack? No. Yeah, so it's again, nothing too crazy, but it is one of his studies, but it's just, there's some nice things, like nice just voice leading going on. And thanks, Aaron. What's up, Fennec? Enjoy the lurk. Nice, properly prepared and resolved suspension. It's kind of close to our cadences that we were looking at the other day. So there's this voice. There's the lower voice. And then this one. So that's one of the pieces by Sora that I do usually play. Are there any more? No, this is different, but this is another classical guitarist from the classical era. that was some classical guitar from Italy. Same thing. So that was by Carulli. This is also a piece by Carulli. It's going to be much different though. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough, Brian, because some of you are here all the time, and so you hear like the same songs. Other people aren't. So, and then the more I go off onto the different stuff, the sort of the lower the quality is going to be for, and the more I do it, the lower the quality is like for everything. So it's really tough. Because like this stuff, you can't just have a song list of like, I play 1,000 classical pieces. Like, do you? 1,000 pieces of garbage? Like, you can't, it's just not feasible. Like, how do you put, like, musical or entertainment subjectivity or something aside, it's just harder. Like, it just requires more work than, like, technically speaking, like, than, I don't know, singing songs. And so it means you're gonna hear more of the same stuff. It's a little unfortunate, but it's just the way it is. And if anyone's offended by that, then I invite you to come on the stream. Let's talk about it. Like, here's one I also don't do, but it's going to be of lower quality than what I usually do. if that wasn't the case, I would do way more sight reading too. The unfortunate fact of the situation is that the increased difficulty doesn't translate to increased entertainment for most people. Does that make sense? So some people may go like, and you'd have to know I was sight reading at the time. Also, thank you for the claps. So it'd be like, I'm gonna sight read this piece. It's gonna like, it's just not gonna be as good musically as if I was playing something that I had actually worked on. But some people who know that and kind of are paying attention, and especially if they have more experience with the instrument, are gonna be like, whoa, and like might actually be more engaged. It may be more entertaining. But if someone's just listening from a purely like results, like perspective, the resulting music is just not as good. So if someone's listening, it's like it's just not as good music that gets produced. And I've had people do like even come in who are new in the middle of me, sight reading something, and it's like, what the hell is going on? Or like, this just like sounds bad. You're chopping through it, and it's like they're like not wrong. And I don't even think if you had like, this is sight reading, that would even really do much. Which is unfortunate because I actually really enjoy sight reading. It's like a video game. Unfortunately, the music that comes from it is typically of a much lower quality. So I try to do some of the stuff. It's nicer to sight read simpler things, but then the music is simpler, and it's you kind of suffer in that way. But I don't know. It's been 4 years, and I'm still trying to find my way through this craziness. Horizon, what's up? Thank you for the raid. How was the stream? Welcome everyone. Welcome Sir Magnus. I'm gonna be. I don't know what Will Tura is. Classic. I mean, I do other stuff, but that's the main focus. Also, not to compare stuff, but if I was in a better position, like in streaming, then I would do more risky stuff. I feel like I can't afford to do that because it like hurts the channel. Like Furry has, because you bring it up, like is in a much better position than I am, you could say. It makes everything really sensitive. There's a lot of weight, a lot of pressure. It's, you're not going. Some people are going. Trust me, trust me. They're going somewhere. They're going somewhere. But if I was in a place where it's like, hey, you know, good riddance, get her out of here, I don't care about you, I would do that. But I just don't have the luxury. Now maybe we could do those types of challenges where you'd have to like, I don't know, to make up for it, you'd have to like, I don't know, someone would have to like pay me. You know what I mean? Like it's like I won't. Again, I don't want it to be that way. I want everything to just be free all the time for everyone. But unfortunately, at this moment, it means that I would sort of have to pay for it. Pay with more time spent here. And I already have been here for too long. Here meaning my parents' place. So if it means you know, you can't really like measure it so much, but Belgian singer-songwriter, gotcha. Also, hey, coffee. Yeah, I'm not familiar with Belgian singer-songwriters. Oh, I didn't know if Magnus was talking about me or that person. What gives? I'm 33 next month, living with my father. Yeah, I'm 34, living with my parents. And I've been here for 4 years now. I need to get the hell out, to be just totally honest. It's really bad for me, and it makes its way onto streams. I need to get the hell out, but I can't. So, making choices that make it even more difficult to leave are like not things I feel like doing right now. Hopefully that makes sense. A regular job? Nope. Also, let me just stop it right here. That was not an opening to, not that you would do this, I don't know, or other people, but this always leads to people giving advice that just this was not to open things up for people to give me advice. It was just to let you know about my thought process. Just in case anyone was, just highlight it, press the delete button. need to eat. 3 blind mice? I do. Magnus, it depends on the time. This goes back to the other thing again, or without getting just, this is purely for me to, I would like to do more, I guess you could say, interactive things, not requests though, but there's a lot of other things to do besides people requesting songs. But again, it gets back to the same problem I talked about before. So it's just a... Hey, what's up, Travis? How's it going? Or if it's the Three Stooges version... Jess, thank you for the bits. That helps bring me a tiny bit closer to the freedom that I was mentioning just a moment ago. Something on the tip of your tongue or whatever you're saying. Oh, for sure. And you just can't quite get it out. The best way to do it depends on, where Twitch will steal the least, that's just straight up donating if you just click on the donate button below. But don't underestimate. So if you, so I try to be responsible and track my income. The most consistent thing, although Twitch takes part of it, I still make more from subs and bits than donations. Donations are all over the place. I've had months where I've made $4 in donations sometimes, but that doesn't happen with subscriptions because people are likely to, as long as they're not gifted subs or prime subs, people are likely to continue their subscription. So it's actually, it could be better than just a straight up donation. You always feel, I don't want you to feel like you're uneducated or like, just because you don't know about certain musical things, it's like, why? There's no reason to be an expert on everything. There are plenty of places in life you could plot me in there, and I just wouldn't have any idea of what I'm talking about. I should have looked at this before, but... Yeah, there is definitely that grass is greener type of thing that goes on, but it may not even be grass is greener. Like, this just happens too much in life that, like, both people can be correct. So, it can be, if you don't look at every situation as black and white, you can be like, I wish I had more music in my life, or I wish I, like, learned an instrument or something. It's like, oh, so would you rather be just a totally starving, suffering, depressed, miserable musician who can't make... It's like, well, no, that's not, like... Or you're that musician, it's like, oh, I wish I was more financially stable. It's like, oh, would you rather be miserable and soulless doing a job you hate and hating your life? And it's like, well, no, I just want to... Like, so whether people say it or not, what they're probably... Whether they can articulate it or are aware of it or not, at least that sometimes I think the reasonable thing is that some people want to shift more on the scale towards something that's more balanced. Now, there are sometimes, I think, people want something without the sort of like work that goes behind it, and that's different. But it seems like it seems totally reasonable for, like, again, for someone who's just like can't make ends meet, who's doing, like, I have to think about this myself. Like, it's just, it's like the situation I'm in. I really have to, like, think about this and fight different thoughts and stuff like that, where it's like, no, I think it's pretty reasonable to want to have some sort of financial stability. I mean, Jesus, like, it's such a basic level of need that it would be weird to not. Like, I don't care if I can make money and support myself and have some potential future. I mean, it's like, what? What the hell? Kind of, what is wrong? Are you you sure about that? Like, you sure? keeping all the, yeah, that's where it becomes a problem, where you just want all the positives of one thing. You look at someone else's situation and you look at all the good things and you just want those with none of the negative things. Yeah, that definitely happens a whole bunch too, for sure. But I think even that can partly stem from there's still something reasonable within it, where it's like, even if it's something that is impossible in life, even if it's something that you just can't have, it's like it's going to be one of those things where just life isn't fair. Even those can be still reasonable for you at a certain level to want, like to want it to be that way. In fact, anytime that, like, because like life isn't fair, you know, but like we want it to be, and it's reasonable to want things to be fair. We want there to be justice on all sorts of levels. I don't mean that literally, but although also literally, but like we just want everything to be right, and it can't be, but it's totally normal to want that. That's just how we are. So again, for me, because I can speak best and about my situation, is that I would like to be somewhere away from the starving artist side of things, where I don't want to do something that makes me miserable, because I have done that before. In fact, I've tried to do it a few times, and it's been a mistake every time, which is why I dig in, so hard, because I know my past, and almost no one else here does. I know I'll be miserable for a different reason if I flop from one extreme to the other, if that makes sense. Like, money will not bring me happiness. Pure money, soulless money, will not bring me happiness. Moneyless art and freedom will also not bring me happiness. And I think that makes sense, if that makes sense. Like, I wouldn't expect anything different. Where's the accent? I'm gonna be honest here. I have a pretty neutral Northeastern American accent. Nigerian? I can't. Wait, are you serious? Also, welcome back, Farrell. Although I have had people in my life be like, "Are you Canadian?" Like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry, but I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry. Sorry. Neighbors to the north. I'm just kidding. They show more clear. I know. People got all the joke responses, but none of the real responses. Am I French? Why do you think that I am French? I am clearly not French. Clearly not. Well, that's why it wasn't but that's the thing. There's responses, I guess, or maybe no response. There doesn't need to be a response. I'm just like trying to, I don't know, I'm just saying thoughts. Advice doesn't need to be the response to every like bad situation or something. Or sometimes it's not even bad. Like it's not desirable, but it's like there's a huge and understandably so, there's a huge desire to want to fix problems whenever you hear them, but it doesn't need to be that way. That's why I explicitly stated before that I'm not only am I not asking for advice, I'm really not. That's not the point of me bringing this up, right? If that makes sense. I do think there's value to speaking about these things without it. I'm almost not even, so empathy is nice, but I promise you, there are people who I go to where I just like complain to them, and I do that in private. I try as much as possible to do that. It often, in the attempt to just speak about things, it often bleeds into that because people then almost start like taking it from you. They almost like make you complain to them. If that, and that, you may be like, what the hell are you talking about? But I mean, like, if I'm just stating something, I just state it. It's like, oh, okay. But then the people try to fix it. And in order to sort of address that, you have to start talking more about your situation. And oftentimes, to give people a clearer picture of a situation, and it's a bad situation, well, you have to start saying the negative things. And then that spirals and becomes even more negative when it's just you choosing between either addressing what the person's saying or ignoring them. Right? Does that make sense? So, like, I promise you, I'm totally fine with just saying these things as, like, a matter of fact. Like, that's just the way it is. It doesn't matter what it's about, whether it's, you know, streaming stuff, financial things, you know, mental health, stuff like that. Like, I totally think there's value just talking about it. And it doesn't need to be a situation where it's like, all right, fix the person who's talking about it. It's like, you don't need to do that. I promise you. I'm not fishing. I promise you, I'm not fishing for advice or compliments or something. It's not why I say these things. Blindfolded. Let me look here. What is there? I don't think I've done the blindfolded. It's so long, that's why I do this, and I pull it behind here. It is insanely long. I don't know whose head this was meant for. I got it from a flight on JetBlue. Yeah, the advice is, I think it'd be stupid to think that when people give the advice, they don't mean well. God, I always feel so not serious when I talk with this thing on, especially because it's always like covering. But what I try to stress to people is that it's almost never helpful. Like, not just for me, it's just typically never helpful. Most of the time, people don't know. Not most of the time. Very often, people just don't know what they're talking about, myself included. Two, most of the time, people don't know the person's actual situation. That's, like, more important. They hear one thing, and they're like, advice, closest thing that registers here. Or maybe they had something that sounds relatively similar, so they're just like, this is the thing. What you gotta do. It's like, like, you've heard a sentence about my situation. Like, people's lives are way more complex than that. That's why you gotta talk to someone who's willing. God, this is so silly. You gotta talk to someone, either a friend and or, therapist, or someone who's gonna sit there, has experience, is going to listen to all the details, and is gonna listen to all of it, and then perhaps try to give you some advice. But like, being like, oh, I'm struggling as a streamer, and it's like, you cannot possibly know what the good advice is. Not just for me, but for anyone else who like makes that statement, just, as an example. There are so many reasons for people, God damn it, for people struggling that like, you just can't possibly, why would you be able to know? How the hell can you can't, why would you? There's nothing wrong with you. Like, there's just no way you can know. There's just way too much. So, and sometimes they just want it. Wow. Blamin', I can't tell if you're serious or not, but I mean this in the nicest way possible. Well, not nice, but not mean. That is... that is not the highest level thinking. You just reduced complex emotional and mental problems and situational problems to very basic level primal things like pain and hunger. If you don't see how radically different that is, that's just not it. Wow. Blamin', I'm going to be totally honest. I can see where you're going with this. This ain't it. This ain't it, dude. You got a lot to learn about humans. If you think people's problems in life are as simple as hunger, solving hunger with giving them food, I'm almost at a loss of where I... Just go to the beach. Welcome to same reactions to the same environments. Dude, your oversimplification is so far removed. Like, this isn't it. I'm telling, like, this isn't an opinion or something. Why not just let anyone give advice? A few things. If you actually, okay, so a few things. One, it can be, it's, yeah, but that's actually not an opinion. It's not an opinion. Not everything is an opinion. So, that equation, it's literally raw. It's not my opinion. Yeah, exactly. Dude, okay, so time out a second, because this is important. Blamin', this is very serious. Do you have any familiarity with depression or any other mental health issue? Do you know how depression is, like, diagnosed and treated and stuff? I'm going to go out on a limb here and say you have major depression diagnosis? Okay. So you must have known that in the process of getting that diagnosis, you were given a whole series of questions. Hopefully, if this was done properly. A whole series of questions. Things about your family, drive, motivation, friends, all this different stuff. Maybe things about drugs, sleep, eating habits, medical things. And compiling all that stuff, you were given, and there's going to be a scale of where you are with major depressive disorder. In order to reach that diagnosis, it didn't mean that you and everyone else who got that diagnosis checked all the same boxes and all said 4 for, you know, how you're feeling on a scale of 1 to 5. Do you feel this every day? Up to no days. Like, you didn't all check the same boxes. The things that lead to depression, for example, are super complicated. It's super complicated. And just because people can give you a diagnosis, it doesn't make it simple. It's so wrong. And it's so important. I'm sorry, but that's so wrong. Anything else? No, but you could have, I promise you, you could have checked some different boxes and stuff to different degrees, and you could still be given the diagnosis of major depressive disorder. I promise you. And this is so important. This is so important. Because it deals with the way it's treated and the way the people think of themselves and the way that other people think of them. If it was that simple, like, you could maybe just have everyone would be treated the same way. But it's not. All sorts of things can bring it on. There could be people who are like totally stable and stuff and they have a major traumatic event. The loss of a loved one or something, or maybe a violent traumatic event. And it messes them up. What's the equivalent if, you know, depression and hunger are just the same, which they're just literally not. It's not even. Someone's hungry, you give them food, okay? What about the person whose wife and kids die in a car accident? What do you give that person? Because it's so simple. It's just like hunger. Dude, you're just like hungry. It's just like hunger. Here, let me just go to the store and pick up a new family for you. Like, it's so wrong. And to go back to the original thing, if someone goes, I'm depressed, well, here's what you gotta do. It's like, whoa, what was the reason? Did you have a messed up childhood? What are you gonna that person's exactly the same as the person who lost their family in a car accident? And what made your childhood messed up? Maybe there's lots of, yeah, I had a messed up childhood. Yeah, so did I. Maybe totally different things happened. And you can't treat that the same. Also, the people could be different. They could maybe both have specifically the same type of abusive parent or something. But they're different. These things are, it's so not simple. It's wildly complicated. What's your point? That is not the mic drop you think it is. Okay. Humans are not that complex, dude. It's somewhat ironic that statement. No, humans are wildly complex. No, they're not simple machines at all. There are aspects to humans that are simple. But dude, I'm telling you right now, you're simple. If you think people are like that, you're not even close to understanding people. Not even close. You got a lot to learn, my friend. And I know as I say this, all the same parts, no, actually not all the same parts of the brain, at least not developed in the same way. That's wild. That is wild. Why am I engaging? Because I think it's really, it kind of makes me sad. Also, hey, Claire. See, the thing is, people actually do believe this. I think it's more common than I like it to be. It's probably more important than me playing music, maybe. Why is it wrong though? Because, well, partly what G just said. Because maybe we have are our eyes the same color though? Exactly, you almost hope they're a troll. 85 mil, dude, okay. All right. Time out. I should have done this before. I should have checked. No, the account was created in 2017. I think it's just I think you got to do more learning, my friend. But I think this is important because this isn't just one person's view. Yeah, well, pixels aren't neurons, Blaming. And there's no way just one is different. You gotta, here's kinda, no, not kinda. So here's what you gotta do. You gotta step away from the analogies and you just gotta look at stuff. Because the more your analogies are horrendous. Every time you step away and go to these analogies, you're wildly misrepresenting this situation. This is like, you're falling into the same trap over and over. I don't think, well, you don't know what you're talking about. No, the trap of misrepresenting the situation by attempting to make it something radically similar. And in the process, you no longer are describing the situation. And that attempt to oversimplify situations in life, we'll just keep this as an example for mental health. Just be happy. Just do this. Just anything, forehead, is like a humongous problem. It's a huge problem. Just stop eating, forehead. You're depressed? Just be happy, forehead. Just stop thinking about the bad things, forehead. Just get better, forehead. Just get good. Just this. It's just this. Everything in life is just this. It's just this. Just this. Blaming. Just understand what I'm saying. Just realize you're wrong. Just stop saying these things. Just change the way you're thinking. Just learn. Just grow. Just listen. Just stop thinking what you're thinking. Forehead. Only on Twitch. Like, why does he keep saying forehead? Why is he saying, I understand the idea of things not being simple, but I don't know why he says forehead. Just agree, forehead. Oh my god. All right. All right. I think so, Jack, which is how I knew you were going to say that because I thought the exact same thing. It's just neurons. All right. Okay, dude. Okay, I'm going to excuse. Okay, dude. Okay, dude. I'm going to put on this blindfold and when I take it off after this song, it's all going to just be a bad dream. Everything's going to disappear. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, dude. All right, dude. Hold on, I can't see the reverb button. But correct. Another mic drop. Checkmate. Thanks, Scotty. I'm sorry I let that person take up our time. It's just a, well, it's just really bad. And also very personal. Exactly, Sky. That person is a... They're a... They don't listen. And they don't... And I really didn't... Oh, God, it's clearly, like... It can only be taken as offensive, but it's not. But that person... It's not that they're not smart. They're, like... Their perception is way off. So far off. More life experience. Yeah, it seemed like someone... I was going to ask how old they were. You're not supposed to. But, God, I hope they're really young. Unfortunately, I have asked that, and the person's like, I'm 54. It's like, oh my God, what have you been doing your whole life? What the hell? You walk around going, have you never... God, have you never... What the hell have you been doing? What is your... Jesus. Those are the ones that super creep me out. Claire, you remember that person? I can't even expose the person if even if I wanted to. Remember that Magnus, get out of here. Get out of here. Get the hell out of here. Remember that dude who was a streamer who was coming into people's streams and just like being super toxic and nasty and weird. And we're like, oh, that person streams. And we go and the dude is like in his 50s and it was like a twist in a thriller movie. And we were all like, oh my God, what? Who is this guy? Like, what did he say? It was like, I like bang your mom, like saying nasty things about like Subby's mom or something like that, like resulting to, dude, it was so weird. It was so unsettling. It was so weird. And it was like, oh my God, I wish that person was 14 and not like 54. No, not the No Girls Allowed guy. That dude was also disturbing. That dude was seriously, that was when I was like, oh, let me, No, but that's what I mean. It's not a troll. That's what's so important. That's what's so important about this difference. A troll goes like, and are probably young. This is someone who's like, you see them and you go like, oh. You don't smile. You don't laugh. You like get this like very primal like similar to when you see someone walking down the street who's like, gosh, like, and you're like, oh, let me just, like, not make eye contact. And, like, it's that type of off-putting thing. But it was like, oh, my God, you're doing this and you stream. Jack, thank you for giving out the 5 subs. Who will they go to? One went to Blammin and one went to Sir Meg. I'm just kidding. Hey, you guys just popped in. You gotta... Wait a second. Uh-oh. Time out. I saw that I got a donation. It's a good thing my Streamlabs isn't working. Go to that. What is happening? Thanks for the $50, I guess. Whatever weird movie you think you're a part of, whatever weird thriller you think you're a part of, stop being weird.
I'm offended you still haven't figured out who I am yet. I'm offended, Schnaff. You, of all people, should know.
What? Who are you? How do you know what my name is? How do you know?
Oh, I know lots about you. I know everything about you.
How do you know that? You get away from me. You don't know anything about me.
Oh, I know. I'm actually rather offended that you haven't figured this out yet. Oh, I would have thought more of you.
What do you mean? Just leave me alone. What are you talking about? You're scaring me.
Oh, you'll find out soon enough. Just wait. A few scenes. Hold on, didn't you read the script? Didn't you read the script? Vol, thank you for the 5...
Vol, thank you for the 5 gift subs.
I can't believe you didn't know who I...
It was Marco. It was Marco the whole time. Oh, Marco. Oh, Marco. Hey, Schnaff. I can't believe you didn't know it was me the whole time. Hey, Schnaff. What a weird day for vocals.
I'm not the one who's a... Wow. I can't believe you don't know who this is.
Weird. How about you donate another $50 with your name? I'm gonna say you're Magnus Samuelsson, the world's strongest man. Dude, I can see your actual name. Who the hell are you? What the hell? I'm looking at your name. I'm looking at your full name. Who the hell are you? Thanks, Claire. Apparently not important enough for me to remember, but... but stop being a creep. I'm not even kidding. I don't know what you... I don't know. Cassie, thank you for the 120 bits. Kim, thank you for the 100 bits as well. Jesus. Who thought when they came into the stream that it would turn into a mystery? Can anyone get us to level 3?
Perhaps a mystery person can get us to level 3.
Who Girl Blue, thank you for the 5 gift subs. And I would... what's the thing? And the plot thickens. All right, Magnus, thank you for $50 more. I think I'm gonna need... I think I'm gonna need, like, I don't know, like 10, 50, 60 more clues, each with a $50 donation written out to Schnaff Esquire. Yeah, maybe. Sucks. All right. And all right. So, dude, that's the first thing that popped into my mind. You guys remember Euro Trip? That movie was like okay. Could be Matt Damon or Tom Green. Speaking of edgy people, or Tom Green like ate a mouse in that movie or something. Jesus Christ. Hello, Poulpe Manchot. All right, let's just, how are things today? Weird. That's how they are. They're very bizarre. Very bizarre. Maybe I should turn it into a YouTube video. Never picked one up before? Today is the first day of the rest of your life. Congratulations on getting... Did you actually get a guitar? Wish I could catch... Hey, that's okay. Vader, dude, thank you for the 12-month resub. Thank you for the 1 year. I do appreciate it. Vol, thank you for gifting us up to Pulp. And who ate my face? Don't worry about it. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself. I've been playing music and studying guitar for a long time. I went to school just to study music, and have been continuing to do so afterward. Yeah, don't do that to yourself. That would be. But, there's nothing. I really believe that there's nothing so special about me or something like that that it would lead me to get to some level in terms of playing that would be unachievable by anyone else. With some exceptions. I mean, some people have, I don't know, like certain like learning disabilities, maybe physical disabilities that could obviously limit it. But that aside, there's and thanks for the claps. I wanted to do something. I keep forgetting. I wanted to change this. These are not the original notes. This is so this is for cello, solo cello, and for the most part, it's just a single note. And so when it gets to this part, I don't really like. I've never really liked what the person who did this transcription. I never really liked what they did here. I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so it's really cold and dissonant and sort of empty for one. This dissonance to this one, even though it comes from a consonant interval and does that, this to a unison like this, it's like I wonder if they were, I don't know, just thinking about the bass. Like this is a very typical bass line. Sound of Silence. I don't think so, Scotty. I don't think so. Not asking for a friend. But this doesn't. Doesn't really fit with that. Probably not as good. I'd rather do something at your own discretion. Yeah, and that's definitely a good one to harmonize to. That's right. I can help you out if you want. And thanks for the shout out, Brian. So if we go like So I think we can even sort of simplify this and just pick some stuff that like fits along with these intervals and not even think about it too melodically. So if you if we can even put in a I don't know if this may be overthinking it. Samai, thank you for the 20-month resub. Thank you for all the support today, guys. I do appreciate it. That might be a little too much niceness. Although, hold on. Possibly help you guys out a bit, maybe. That has to be there. That's like in the song. Hello, broccoli. Right now, that's what the person wrote. That's what they decided to add. Well, but if instead, what I was saying before is if we can try to think about what notes would be, so. Okay, that sounds nice. But then this doesn't. And then this also doesn't right after. So we can think about some other stuff that might go with it. Vol, thank you for gifting a sub to Captain Broccoli. Capitaine Brocoli. How about this? Okay, last thing. Magnus, how about you DM me or something and like I don't know what you're talking and give me more information instead of turning this into a mystery thriller movie. Okay. Through donations, like. So if we use this note instead, so if we go. This is pretty nasty, but that's not necessarily a bad thing until. It just feels weird and sort of empty. But if we go. This is consonant and so is this. That changes this to... this outlines a 2 chord. So it goes like 1, 2, 5, 1. Does that make sense? Yo, Nick. Speaking of, jeez. Nick, thank you for that 30-month resub. So Baki. Well, it's Bach, and that's what I mean. So again, if we just do like, actually, I'm curious what Nick did. Nick did his own transcription of this. Nick, this is the Sarabon. I've been playing Michael Lormer's transcription, and I've never liked this part. But then I thought, what if you do this instead? Although actually one more. I think both of those work. I'm gonna write this in maybe I can put this into and it gives me a nice 6 scale degree in chord loop. So if we do that here, that's now. Hey, thanks, Oscar, and welcome back. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I saw. Thank you for the follow on Instagram yesterday too. my ear. I guess it's... Anonymous, thank you for gifting a sub to Oscar. And Oscar, thank you for 100 more bits to go along with the 100 bits from yesterday. I do appreciate it. Time out. I gotta do something really quick. Okay, never mind. The Brokeback Mountain theme song? I don't. I've never seen that movie, actually. And yeah, Broccoli, definitely check out the YouTube channel. There's a bunch of stuff. Chords reminded you of it. Gotcha. Okay, interesting. Oh. distracted during that. I usually don't lose. I just like I blanked out twice. So I'm kind of thinking about something else at the moment, but thank you for the claps. Nevertheless, I do agree. And you all have been extra supportive today, so I do appreciate it. Just situation is a little bizarre, a little weird, a little weird. Also, I haven't really eaten any food today. I'm probably gonna have to stop the stream in like 10 minutes. It'll end up being a 3-hour stream. It's probably for the best. I just woke up too late. I just couldn't get on track. I just couldn't get on track. But I need to get back on track. I know. That's why my stomach has been rumbling so much. So. Orange juice. Okay, so maybe we can do this. I'm gonna play the ending song and head out. I'll be back tomorrow anyway, but there's still a bunch of stuff I gotta do off stream anyway, so it's probably a good idea, not just because of the food stuff, but got stuff to do. So, shall we? Shell, thank you for all the bits today. Thank you for all the hearts, everybody. It's definitely the best way to end a stream with energy. It ain't the best feeling when I end the stream and I'm just like, yeah, I don't know. That's not a good feeling. So thank you, everyone. Thanks for listening to my TED Talk partway through the stream, but I don't want to have to apologize. I feel like there's like this sort of urge, but it's like, yo, the hell. I think this stuff's important, and I'm also not gonna let someone. I also don't want to let someone going around saying nonsense like that. Je vous raconte pas. I need to eat something. Again, I've said it before. It's like people talk about break the stigma, stuff like that. Talk about that. It's like trying. Like, I'm curious. Did anybody here feel like they're, regardless, someone could argue about whether even this is important, but did anybody feel like the message in person's words of who we ban were like deeply wrong and like invalidating and sort of contrary to your like very real experience? That's what it felt like to me. For me personally, it was just like, my existence is proof that this is not an opinion, and you are like you're actually just wrong. Like, this is not good. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna do that. Like, take a pizza soon? Yes. I would hope. See, the thing is, like, I don't want people to be like happy they missed it or like turned off by it. I mean, I guess I get why you would, but like, I don't know. I don't think these things are going to be nice and happy and fun and stuff, but and it can be difficult for me to try to find a balance, like playing music, but then to, like, when it comes up, it like comes up. You had to say, yeah, that's what I mean. I don't want that type of stuff to like, and I could just ban it, but what about the times when you just ban a person right away, but they meant well? It's like, this stuff is not simple. This stuff is not simple, and I tried to be nice. I tried to be nice and talk and be understanding. Bidoof? Is that a Pokemon that I don't know about? At this point, I'm an old man, so in my heart, there's 151 Pokemon. So, wait a second. Wait, we got a raid? Wait. Did I miss an entire raid? From Nico? Why didn't it show up? Wait, what? Time out. Now I feel like a jerk. Oh, it was the party of 39. God damn it. I was blindfolded. I don't feel as bad. Jesus. Okay. All right. Give me a break, guys. Give me a break. Give me a break. All right, all right. I was gonna say, I was like, I swear I didn't see it. I swear I didn't see. I don't. Thank you guys for welcoming them and taking yours. Oh my gosh. Because I just. All right, let me. Dude, I feel so. I like. Made me feel so strange for a second. It was like, wait a second. This is the same. This is such a. This is kind of bizarre. The same place, but with two different streams, but like two movements from that same stream. One with simply sitting down, and one with simply standing up and walking away. Also, people have, while we're on it, people have talked about like, hey, can guys like stream shirtless and stuff like that? And I'm like, I promise you they can. Guys, I know these like speedrunners, one of them in particular, streams with no shirt on all the time. This is the person I was talking about. Now, he's not speedrunning now, obviously, but it's simply was the person I'm talking about. But he just doesn't wear clothes. All right, Amaranth's not banned. I'm gonna say this. Simply, I gotta give him credit. He is a very confident person. He is a very confident person. We were at a GDQ and there was like it happens at a hotel, and one of the weekends, there was a wedding reception, and he just busted in there, and we're like, what the hell is he doing? And we saw footage later of him just like in the middle of the dance floor with everyone, and everyone's like cheering him on as he's just dancing in the middle of a random wedding. So if that gives you an idea, that should give you a tiny bit better of a picture of maybe why he feels confident doing that. What are the chances the footage like exists online, hon? No, you can't even search for it. Think about the words used to search. It was just on someone's. Hey, just like simply dancing at a wedding. It's like, here are people just simply dancing at a wedding. It's like, oh no, I don't want people dancing at a wedding. Do that last search. Yeah, I came out. Okay, all right. I didn't think so, but it's kind of ridiculous. All right, I got to give sub to Insomniac Rap. Speaking of Fariha, she is doing a birthday stream. Still scrolling though. Still scrolling. Give me just a sec. Sometimes I keep scrolling and someone just pops out. It's like, oh! Damn it! Simply's on 3 different streams! Now his own stream. Now he's streaming for his bed. Okay. There's so many people streaming on Twitch. Alright, I'm always down for birthday raids. And this is gonna be a custom birthday call just based on the title that says 12-hour birthday stream. So we'll do this. If I could type. Okay. So Fariha also does music, but at the moment it looks like going through a Kudo board thing, but it'd be nice to say it's nice to say happy birthday to people on their birthdays. So we'll do that. If you haven't already followed here, if you're new, make sure to do that. If you haven't followed on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, well, subscribe on YouTube. Make sure to do that too. I've been posting quite regularly, and I'm gonna make it my sort of next level goal for just all this stuff is to do it even more regularly. More stuff, more regularly. More frequently, I should say. I'll be back tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. In the meantime. Let's say happy birthday to Fariha and say hello to everyone and be nice people, nice and friendly, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care, everybody.
That's about this thick that I